Oh man, there couldn't be a more powerful parallel to our situation in this academic dismissal period with the movie clip that I want to share with you that is from Rocky 3. And the link to view it is in the description box below for you to view and follow along. And in this particular movie clip, Rocky is training for the rematch against Clubber Lang. Kind of like us. We're training for a rematch too with the 1L. And Apollo Creed is Rocky's friend and Rocky's previous opponent that he beat in Rocky 1 and Rocky 2. But Apollo was so moved by how Rocky got demolished in the first match with Clubber Lang that he was going to train Rocky. And Apollo felt he was the best man to train Rocky for the rematch. So Apollo took this on. And in this particular scene, Apollo is sparring in the ring with Rocky, jabbing him. And Rocky is just kind of letting him hit him, just kind of going through the motions. And then Apollo stops and yells at him and tells him that if you don't pick it up, Clubber Lang is going to knock you out again. He's going to lay you out in the hospital. So then they reset. They go again. And Apollo Creed is jabbing him. And as he is jabbing Rocky, Rocky's having these recollections of Clubber Lang hitting him as he was getting knocked out in the first match. And Apollo Creed just keeps hitting him. Then Apollo stops again. And he said, "What's wrong with you?" Then Rocky's like, let's do it tomorrow. And then Apollo Creed was like, "There is no tomorrow." And then it goes into another scene where Rocky looks in the mirror at himself and hears Apollo's Creed's voice of saying that there is no tomorrow. This is highly applicable to us, where we have to get out of this emotional funk, going through the motions. As you and I know, we cannot go through the motions when it comes to the law and when it comes to the work of the law. If we go through the motion with this, it's going to eat us alive. We have to bring our best intensity, our best focus, our best effort, our best concentration when we sit down and read or analyze or write. And this is something that we want to bring every single time from now on. And not to say that every day in this academic dismissal period is going to be peachy, but saying to ourselves that let's do it tomorrow. Let's figure out this problem, this inefficiency that we have tomorrow. This voice is a habit, and this habit is procrastination, and it builds on the next day, on the next day. We keep saying tomorrow and tomorrow. And this is procrastination. This habit, we want to rid ourselves of this forevermore. Because as professional lawyers, as future lawyers, we cannot afford this procrastination. And we cannot live by our feelings in this moment, as much as we may be in our feelings about how we lost or how we failed or how we didn't do as good. We are all in the feelings. But I'm telling you, it's temporary. These emotions are going to pass. And then we are going to be faced with ourselves. We're going to be faced with a decision of whether we are going to continue forward or are we going to quit. And if we're going to keep going forward, we have to live with our commitment, by our discipline, and not feelings. We can't bring nothing to excellence. We can't bring nothing to maturity if we consult our feelings. Because, man, even I feel it. I live in my house by myself. This is my study room. And even making these videos, even coming home from work, I feel this feeling of, Lamar, you don't have to do a video today. My room is in the next room. And it's a whole bunch of Netflix shows you haven't watched yet that you can binge, and all these different distractions that I can partake in, and just to feel comfortable. That's what our brain wants, to feel comfortable. But we have to go against this comfortability. It's not going to change us. It's not going to evolve us. It's not going to get us over this hump. It's not going to get us to this greater version of ourselves. It's not going to fix our inefficiencies. Because here is the raw truth. Law school doesn't care if we reapply to law school or not. They're not going to be emailing us. They're not going to be sending us a letter saying, hey, we miss you. Are you going to reapply or not? No. This moment is a great separator. And they probably want to see if we're going to reapply or not on our own. They're not going to be begging us. They're not going to be on us. So yes, we have to deploy self-discipline of the highest order. And yes, I am a work in progress day by day. I don't get it on point every single day. But again, I don't judge myself of what I did yesterday. I'm not looking at how I did on my 1L exams or what I didn't get done yesterday or only on today. Maximize it today. Being in this moment, because we are only this moment. So forget about yesterday. Let's go today. Let's do what we can do today. Let's be who we can be today. Because this is the greatest opportunity for us to figure out our situation, to figure out our issues, to figure out our inefficiencies. Because I'm pretty sure you do not want to let this law school vision, this dream, this ambition to extend to 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And that's not to say that the opportunity may not be there 6, 7, 5, 4 years from now, but it may become irrelevant. You may lose that passion. You may lose that fire. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure you want to get back on your horse, back into law school in this 2-year time frame. So yes, we have to get out of this emotional funk. We have to get out of this motion of not doing our best, going our best on a day-by-day basis. And we want to measure our momentum. That is the biggest thing in this moment. It's we'll measure the momentum of action that we're taking, of figuring out our academic issue, figuring out our mental, emotional issues, our personal development. We have to be well-rounded. We have to cover, fill in the gaps of our legal analysis, our whole game. So, this is a powerful parallel, a powerful movie clip that I use every single day that reminds me, that snaps me out of this feeling of being uninspired or my brain just wanting to chill or just, it's all good. No, it's all on the line right now. This is our moment. Again, we have to put ourselves back on the law school radar. Nobody else is going to do it for us. Nobody's going to push us. We have to be self-driven. And you have it in you. I know you do. So let's put it all together. Let's find our way. Let's put it all on the line today and measure momentum. Be the best. Do the best you can do. Don't say there's just tomorrow, because there isn't. It's only this moment. And I know over time, you're going to compound your efforts, your consistency, and your work ethic in what you do. And we're going to put ourselves in the best position to be accepted back into law school. There is no tomorrow, baby. Only today. Keep it rolling. Keep it going.